I'm telling you, Chris, it was amazing, George said as the boys sat down for lunch in the school cafeteria. Louis was so mad that I beat him. It was pretty unbelievable, Alex said. I've never seen a dumb wrestling match like that one ever until yesterday. I still haven't seen one like that, Chris said sadly, because I wasn't there. Maybe next time, Alex told him. Oh no, George insisted. There's not going to be a next time. I'm never touching Louis' disgusting, chewed up thumb again. Just then Juliana sat down at the table. She smiled at Chris. Thanks for the event to the local artist's comic books party, she told him. I can't wait to come. Oh yeah, the party, George said to Chris. I got my eval last Evite last night too. I almost forgot about your comic book being published next week. I'll be there too, Chris found. You almost forgot about the most important thing in my whole life, he asked George. George shrugged. I guess I was so excited about this dumb wrestling match and all. Chris didn't say anything. He pulled out his sketchbook and colored the pencils and began to draw. It's really cool that Randy is throwing the party, Alex said. He must think this Toiletman comic is going to be amazing. You can count me in it. And for sure, well, it's not just a party for me, Chris said without looking up from his drawing. There will be 3 other local artists who will have comic books being sold at the store at the same time. But it is really cool he's throwing us a party. Just then Max and Mike came running into the cafeteria. Why are they in such a hurry? Juliana asked. Tuna hoggies aren't that great. A moment later, Sage came racing through the cafeteria door. Wait for me, Mikey, she called out. You too, Maxie. George laughed. That's why, he said. Sage is really obsessed with those guys, Alex said with a laugh. I can't believe she really thinks a piece of paper can predict the future. I wish I could predict my future, Chris said. I wonder if my comic book will do well. I really hope to. How many people did you invite to the party? Juliana asked him. A lot, Chris said. The whole 4th grade and my family. A couple of kids in my art class. You guys can all bring extra people if you want to. The more people, the better. If you guys invite buys from your comic books, it will be a bestseller, George said. You will be rich. Louis plopped his tray down at the table across the table from George and sniggered. Rich from a comic book? Louis said. He shook his head. You guys crack me up. It's not just making money, Chris explained. I just really want everyone to like that I've been working so hard on. You're an idiot, Louis told him. Everything is about making money, or at least it should be. My sister says we should each buy a copy, Juliana said. She thinks they could be a collector's items. Will you autograph them for us? She asked Chris. Sure, if you want me to. You want his autograph? Louis asked, shaking his head. Why? He might be a famous comic book artist one day, Juliana explained. What about me? I'm a star already. What are you talking about? George asked him. I have my own webcast, Life with Louis. Louis insisted. And I'm a Farley. My autograph will be worth more than Chris's someday. George shook his head. There wasn't a kid in the whole grade who would like Louis Farley's autograph. Well, except Max and Mike. I can't believe you guys are wasting all this time talking about those comic books, Louis said. What do you rather talk about, Louis? George asked. How about how you lost a thumb wrestling match yesterday? But because I'm still kind of full of the slice of pizza you bought me afterward. Louis' eyes got small and angry. I just don't see what the big deal is, Louis told Chris. It's not like you're the only kid in the school who can draw. Didn't you guys see my self-portrait hanging in the hall outside the art room last week? George laughed. He's seen it. All right. Louis' nose looked like a warty pickle in his drawing. Making a comic book isn't just about drawing, Chris said. It's about writing. A comic book has to tell a story. It has to have good characters. And then suddenly Louis reached across the table and yanked the sketchpad from Chris's hands. How about a sneak peek in this great story? Give this back. It's not finished. It's just a rough sketch. But Louis didn't hand the sketchpad back. Instead, he looked down the page Chris had been working on. Oh wow, this giant smile. A giant smile flashed across his face. This is awesome. Way to go, Chris, George said. You just got a compliment from Louis. He never compliments anyone. You would definitely do this to jerks perfectly, Dewey continued. He pointed to George and Alex. What? We're in the comic book? George added. Wow, Chris shrugged. It's not the final draft. I just was playing around with an idea. Let me see, George explained, leaping up from his seat and over Louis' shoulder. This is so cool. I've never been. Hey, wait a minute. I told you it's a rough draft, Chris explained. And the ending, I'm gonna guess the George shouted, cutting Chris off in mid-sentence. You're calling me Gassy George? Look at the size of the rear end, Louis pointed out as he looked at Chris's artwork. He read the caption under the picture. Gassy George's giant butt propels him through space at the speed of gas. George turned beet red. He stared at Chris. Alex laughed. That's kind of funny, George, he said. Oh, yeah? George acted. Well, come out and look at the evil devil, Mr. Dr. Alex. He's nothing with a giant head and some feet. And there's your hair. A giant head to hold this humongous evil brain, Louis read out loud. Evil? asked Chris. Alex asked Chris. You think I'm evil? No, it's really not you. It's a character, but his name is Alex, right? Alex demanded. Well, yeah, Chris said. It's not done yet, and hey, at least you're smart, George told Alex. I'm just gassy. Juliana started laughing. George shot her a look. Oh, I'm sorry. She apologized. It's funny. I couldn't help it. George shook his head. It was bad enough when Louis laughed at him, but now Chris has his other friends laughing at him too. George looked over at Alex. Are you finished eating? He asked him. Yeah. Alex glanced at Chris. I just lost my appetite. Great, George said. How about we go build a snowman in the yard this recess? Just the two of us. Chris grabbed his sketchbook pad back from Louis. He looked at George and Alex. You guys, it's just a rough draft, he insisted. I haven't actually finished anything yet, and George didn't hear the rest of what Chris was saying. He was already halfway across the cafeteria, but George could hear Louis. That creep could be plenty loud when he wanted to be. Hey, George, Louis shouted. Better turn sideways. Going outside is the only way you drive. The enormous gassy butt will ever fit through the door. Everyone in the cafeteria stared in George's direction. All the kids started to laugh, although they had no idea what Louis was talking about. Even the cafeteria lady was chuckling. George was really mad. His friendship with Chris has gone right down the drain. And it would take a lot more than a superhero with a plunger to save it.